This video will show you what to expect when travelling by ferry from Liverpool to the Isle of Man. We booked a crossing one way for our small camper van travelling on the 4th of August 2021. The online booking system was very simple to use and we managed to complete the booking without any problems at all.
Yes, you are required to wear face masks in the terminal and on board the vessel when you're moving around.
Immediately before check-in is this small car park where you can wait until the check-in opens. Be aware this is a pay and display car park. We were travelling on the 11:15 AM crossing and the check-in opened promptly at 8:45 AM. Check-in is literally out of that small car park and then immediately on the left. And then you loop back on yourself through the check-in kiosks, which there are 2 of them. At the time of our crossing, COVID restrictions were still in force.
Have you got a landing form with you?
We've got QR codes.
Yeah,
on
that's
our
great.
phones.
Just make sure you have them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The island. And then
Yeah.
2 travelling today.
2, yeah.
That's great, thanks. I'll just print these off for you now.
Thanks.
If you just take these, then head straight round for us, please.
Okay.
Straight round
all
there,
the way
yeah.
round at the end.
Yeah, please, just go straight round.
Okay, thank you.
Does it matter what lane we're in or?
You'll be going on the inside lane of the wall,
Okay, fine.
where my colleague will park you up.
All right, fine, thank you.
Thanks.
Normally you get told what lane to take, but be aware there aren't any actual lane numbers written on the floor when you get round the corner.
Lane 4, please.
Lane 4.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we just assume lane 4 must be on the right hand side as you come around the corner. Lane 4. They're not numbered. Yeah. Hello.
Right.
Yeah, fine.
You just go straight down on the right hand side of the bridge for me.
Well
Okay.
done.
Thank
Cheers,
you very
thanks. Now we were one of the first to arrive. Be careful here because there's people just crossing in front of you.
Can I take boarding passes, please?
Boarding, yeah.
Do you need any assistance?
No.
No.
Is it just 2 of you travelling?
Yes.
Yeah.
No one else going with you?
No.
You're not hiding anyone in the boot?
No.
Just checking.
Not
You'd be
today.
surprised,
Yeah,
eh?
good job here
Yeah.
in this van, yeah.
Well, if you want to just pull up behind that silver vehicle in front of you, sir, by,
Yeah.
by the shed there.
Okay, well
And
done.
I'll say Janie.
Thank you. Cheers now.
Thank you.
The next step is security in this little hut, and they were more thorough than we were expecting.
Good morning.
Morning.
Could you turn your engine off for me, please?
Sure.
It's your vehicle?
Yes.
You pack it all yourself?
Yes.
You haven't been asked by anybody to carry anything over?
No.
Okay, can you open your side or can I have a look in the side?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's that side.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks
All right,
very
Mandy.
much. Thanks very
Cheers.
much.
You're welcome. After this, you just pull around the corner and they'll tell you exactly where they want you to park. The dock is a very small area, and just before sailing, you'll find that this place is cramped. The pier is shared with other ships, and as you can see, just ahead is a cruise liner. Cheers. We thought the ferry looked quite small when we first saw it. We were quite surprised when we saw so many cars coming off. Lots of horrible creaks, isn't there? And
Yeah.
groans from this ramp. There was a fairly mild swell when we boarded, and this ramp was going up and down quite a bit.
Well, people are having difficulty getting onto the ramp. It's very steep. So She's telling them to keep to the left.
To be honest, I didn't have any problem at all driving on board.
I made it. Well done.
Now, I'm not sure if they were short of staff today, but coming down here it wasn't very clear where we had to go.
Blimey, look, they're going up there.
Yeah. Well, there's an awful
So
lot.
which way do they want us all to go?
Well, where does that way?
Follow him.
Okay, thank you. Looks like you've got to go all the way round, back down to there.
As usual on ferries, they need to squeeze people in, so we were signalled to pull quite close to the wall and very close to the car in front. After we'd done that, it was just a case of making sure that we disabled the alarm system, locked everything up, and then went up to the cabins. First thing we did was get some breakfast, and I wasn't that impressed with the breakfast, to be honest. There are also a selection of sandwiches and baps available. There's a reasonable shop and bars, but be aware these all close before you reach the Isle of Man. The biggest and busiest lounge is at the rear of the ship. The only place we saw that you could go outside was at the very back of the vessel, but it was quite smoky and fumy out here, and lots of people smoking cigarettes. There is a nice lounge at the front of the ship. We needed a seat with some power for a laptop, so we booked 2 seats in the reserve lounge. These seats are comfortable with a good amount of leg room. When you see me touch the seat in front, I'm fully stretched out. The power socket is a bit of a tight squeeze, I found. You can see that my power cable is being compressed by the seat in front. Our crossing was very comfortable, the weather was kind, we had a tailwind, and we arrived in Douglas earlier than we thought we would. As to be expected, it's a little bit of a queue as you wait to get back onto the car deck. Leaving the vessel was no problem at all. I'll let you watch the full journey from leaving the ship until we actually cleared the port.
Oh, we got wobble on. Everything's shaking. It's better.
What a job, standing in the rain.
Yep, someone's got to do it.
At the end of this section, you loop back on yourselves, and then there are several queues up to some kiosks where they check that you are eligible to enter the Isle of Man.
To get in.
Hello there.
Guys, you okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
I need some ID and those QR codes, which are perfect.
That's one.
That's for Mr. Kenneth, yes?
That's it.
And that's the complete journey from Liverpool to the Isle of Man. I hope you found the video useful. If you did, give us a like and consider subscribing to the channel.